This 2026 NBA draft class is so stacked. It's so stacked that NBA teams are already tanking just to land one of these prospects. Let's start off with Keaton Wagler at number 7. He is a 6'6" shooting guard from Illinois, and when watching him play, he reminds me of Austin Reeves. He's a very crafty player who relies more on skill and feel for the game than pure athleticism. His three-point shooting and overall shot-making ability are very strong, and his vision as a passer is elite. Wagler plays at his own tempo, and he rarely looks rushed, and he has a high motor with a clear winning mentality. However, his lack of top-tier athleticism and skinny frame can limit him defensively. He may struggle at times against stronger, more physical defenses. But while Wagler relies on craft, tempo, and skill to impact the game, Darius is almost the exact opposite. Darius is a 6'3" point guard from Arkansas, whose game is built on quickness, explosiveness, and elite shot creation. He reminds me of a better version of Keontae George. Acuff can create his own shot against anyone and is also very capable of setting up his teammates. He controls the pace of the game well, consistently draws fouls, and tends to step up in big moments. However, he can sometimes over-dribble and dominate the ball, and his defensive IQ is very weak, and that will need a lot of improvement. Now, next up is ahead of Darius and Keaton Wagler because he's a strong defender, and that's Kingston Flemings. Kingston Flemings is a 6'4" guard from Houston who has elite athleticism on both sides of the ball. He kind of reminds me of De'Aaron Fox or Russell Westbrook. He's a true floor general who can create for others and can finish around the rim. He also has that clutch mentality and a certain poise that you do not see from most players. He can also play good defense and has a good motor. But he's not a consistent shooter yet and is not a proven scorer, but he could definitely become one. And now we can get to the first non-guard on this list, and maybe the most physically gifted player in the entire class. And that is Caleb Wilson. Caleb Wilson is a 6'10" power forward from North Carolina. He kind of reminds me of Chris Bosh or maybe a Kevin Garnett. He is a very athletic forward and has a very good touch around the rim. He has a high motor on both sides of the ball and gets to the free throw line with ease. He can basically do it all with a high basketball IQ, but his biggest weakness is shooting. His mid-range shot is decent and his three-point shot isn't that good. Now if you made it to the top 3, please like and subscribe to be an OG on my YouTube channel. Now let's talk about AJ Dybantsa. AJ Dybantsa is a 6'9" wing coming from BYU. He reminds me of a DeMar DeRozan or even a Paul George. He has very good athleticism and a very good frame, and he's a threat from the mid-range and even close to the hoop. His ability to drive to the hoop is one of the best in the league, and he's very good at getting to the line. His defense is alright, but he can turn up when it matters. But his main weakness is his three-point shot, and he also complains to referees a lot. Now let's talk about the best guard in this draft class, and that is Darren Peterson. Darren Peterson is a 6'6" guard from Kentucky, and he reminds me of Anthony Edwards. He's a 3-level scorer, and he has very good athleticism. He isn't a ball hog, and he is a natural creator. His defense is very good, and he even locked up AJ Dybantsa. He gets his spots effectively and is always poised. However, he has injury concerns and might lack leadership, and he hasn't been doing that good recently. Now let's talk about the number 1 player in this draft class, and that is Cameron Boozer. Cameron Boozer, a 6'9" power forward from Duke, really reminds me of Kevin Love when he was in Minnesota. He's a very strong and has a very good frame. He is very coordinated and is also a good athlete with good body control. He can score from the 3, the mid-range, and he dominates in the paint. He is very good at drawing fouls and is a good playmaker as well. His floor is very high and he is a consistent winner. However, his rim protection could be an issue in the NBA, and he can be very turnover prone at times. And that's why this draft class could completely change the future of the NBA, from elite shot creators to versatile wings and dominant bigs. The league is about to generate a whole new wave of talent.